Hello, hello. Today I am going to be suffering, as usual. Because CZN, at its core, is a game all about suffering. And that's what makes it fantastic. Now, I'm just going to quickly check my sound before we go in. Yep, my sound is fantastic. That is all I need to know. So, let's get this started. So, today we're going to suffer, and we're going to suffer well, hopefully. Because there is an event that ends in like 12 hours, I believe. And I cannot kill this boss on the hardest difficulty at the moment. Yeah, 13 hours until the boss leaves. And he unfortunately gives you summons when you beat him. So, needless to say, I will not be getting those summons unless I complete... well, I can defeat him. Now, to defeat him, I need save data. And to get save data, I need to beat this mode with Sereniel and do really well on it. We don't really care about leveling up partners, we don't care about food buffs. You know, that would help us, but sometimes you've just gotta try and, you know, make use of what you've got. We've got to give the enemy a chance after all. Speaking of giving the enemy a chance, every time someone talks in the chat, I will be forced to end my turn with 1 AP left. That means I can... well, the chat's basically limiting how many cards I can use. And we've got some really garbage choices here. I think I'm just going to go for max HP, honestly. This makes the first 3 fights an absolute instant win, which is kind of nice, but it's not the best choice. I would like something better here. Needless to say, we will see what we end up getting. This is a roguelike, so you can get screwed. Not the best choice. We could actually get some really high quality data later on though, so we'll see what we get. So we've got to go down for the arena. This item here. Now to get down there, we need to go... we need to go to this node here. This node with the enraged enemy on it is a must. Which means we're forced into this one. Okay, we've got a plan. I think I've just went the wrong way, haven't I? It doesn't matter, we can go back. Well, we can't go back, but we can change the route we're going very slightly. So, it isn't impactful just yet, I just need to stop playing like an idiot. So yes, if anybody says anything in the chat, I must end my turn with 1 AP remaining. So, that is your role, guys. You are the saboteurs. You are here to make my time worse. I don't even really want to involve this. It's like, we don't get that much from taking the item. Let's see, we're taking a fight. So, after a few hours from now, when the boss leaves, and I won't be able to get it anymore, there will also be a new character that drops. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm going to go for the Agony, just for extra damage. We're actually going to remove this card from our deck, along with the Tactical Analysis upgrade, because those are just random cards that we don't really want in a very strong deck. Yeah, this event is not ideal. But we do have a lot of the, what you call it, the rerolls available. So we can fix it in our favour and get some credits. I guess it's just defense for Felipe. So, how about you, chat? Are you excited for Mika coming out, the Fox Mummy? I really like her character design, so I think I'll be pulling for her. I have no idea what she does. I could have watched the preview on it, sure, but I'd rather just see the character in game, honestly. Okay, that's the last fight where we one-shot it. No more of those now, I don't believe. Yeah, okay, just before the hard fight, fantastic. Hopefully I calculated wrong and these get nerfed too. No, of course not. Okay, so we'll go for the AoE. I really need to use the AoE here. And as long as we blast be one that's actually a threat for boss. I don't think the rest of it is really much of a problem. Let's see, we've got the Omen laser damage. This is really nice. Because Sereniel is all about Omen laser spam anyway. This Senmetsu that she casts. So, you know, when you just increase that by a lot, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, we get some upgrades. Or some upgrade materials, I should say. Unique, each mealtime is used to heal 200. I actually like that. The problem is, this tenacity increase card is so good for Sereniel. So I can't honestly take it. I think I'm going to take the 2 morale. Because even though I would love to increase mealtime to allow it to heal me, A, it's just healing. So, you know, less damage. And B, I really like the original effect of that. If this is a free convert, Selenium fruit. Somnolent fruit. Or something like that. I could change magnetic field to it perhaps. That could be useful. The cube is a really nice piece of gear for Sereniel though. I actually think we probably take this. Yeah. I would like to take the convert, but the cube is actually quite tasty too. And if we don't get another relic in this run, that would really suck. So, I think this is the safest of it. Heartbeat to flutter. Oh yes, absolutely. These guys make my heartbeat go a flutter every time. What does this actually do? This is damage amount to target's granted shield. I mean, these things don't shield, so I guess the best play was to just not read the text and, you know, get on with my day. Which is usually my strategy, so I'm not going to complain on that. Okay. I think we're going to go for the Sacred Strike. Now, I can ambush first, and then the Sacred Strike will give us the ambush back because of a break effect. And then we might be able to get this down as well. Yeah, so one thing about ambush is it always goes back to your hand when you ravage, when you break the shields. But if you do it to break the shields, it doesn't come back. You've got to use a different card. Like this, look. This puts it back in our hand. But otherwise, it will not work. So it's a bit of a weird... I guess it's like a quirk of the skill. I'm not sure if it's a translation issue or not, but it does feel a bit strange, or it doesn't always come back. Also, welcome into the chat. I see there's 16 people around here, so that's nice. I bid you all a good day, and I hope you enjoy a little bit of CZN. If anybody chats in the chat, I will be forced to end my turn with 1 AP left. So I highly encourage you to make this game more difficult for me, because sometimes we need a bit of pain in our life. I need to have a bit of a challenge here. You guys shall provide. Oh, that squish is so satisfying. I love the sound effects of this game sometimes. Oh, the squishing and the splatters. It's just very visceral. That's the word I'll use. Very visceral indeed. Also, we got mealtime very quickly. Usually this mealtime card, it like comes so late in the run because it's ultimate. Now, these arenas are kind of fun. Because you get random cards, and you get random buffs on random cards. And I just love that. Especially when we can get stuff that allows us to cheat more action points per turn. That's usually a massive win when we can get that. So that's what I'm personally hoping for. I'm not sure if I just clear pay this. I think I will. Because we don't have the best start here, and we're maxed our ego points, and there's not much threats apart from this for the time being. So this just feels right to me. It'd be nice if we had a 2 AP card so we could get the vulture off. Could hard cast it, but it's a bit cold. Yeah, I guess we do outcast it though, because the agony will actually kill this one. So it's not really what I wanted to do. It's not super efficient, but it is just allowing us to progress faster. So I'm happy enough with that. I think we're just overpowered. Also, it's kind of interesting how both Felipe and what's her name? Sereniel both say Senmetsu. I actually don't know what that word means. I'm guessing something like power in Japanese. Because, yeah, it's like Senmetsu, Senmetsu, all the time, Senmetsu. So chat, what do you think? Is this going to be a good run? Because I don't think we've got many good things going for us at the moment. So I'm not entirely sure how this one will go. But there is potential. This end of arena would change a lot. And just one or two fight epiphanies would really help as well. Okay, so we're going to pierce the boss before we do the bullet. Oh yes, that's very nice. I think we can kill... Yeah, we're going to use Jerry Blue, that's alright. Also, I love how his skill is uplift morale and it's supposed to buff the enemies, but yeah, you just kill the enemies and it's like, okay, what are you going to do, mate? What are you possibly going to do to me? Okay, here we go. If it's an upgrade, it's good. And we got the upgrade. Oh, we might be cooking, chat. We might actually have a good deck. Yes, it's the Kadovi's Omen is coming back. This is why Sereniel was so broken. I just can't play this game without Sereniel anymore. Okay, this is a nice one. And it actually synergizes with our challenge. So, if you guys force me to end the turn with 1 AP, I at least get a charge strike out of it. So, maybe I can get something else that synergizes with just 1 AP left. And then I can make it... Oh, look! Here we go, here we go. Okay, chat. So, if you decide to punish me, I've got a little bit of insurance. It's not everything, it's not the greatest, but it is something. Was that probably the right thing to take when I'm trying to, you know, make a build for Sereniel? Probably not. But it's funny. And sometimes that's all that matters, right? Okay, so what we got? We've got Sacred Strike Epiphany. I want a Shining Core anyway, so let's use this. I want to attack this, and then it's not enough. Okay, we'll break this one first, that's okay. 2 damage reduction is pretty nice, actually. Because each is a 50% damage reduction. 1 counter attack doesn't help us. Fortitude is minus 20% damage on that. That's actually pretty good as well. In fact, Fortitude is just better than 2 damage reduction, right? Because this is a permanent buff, where damage reduction is a stack. So, which disappears when, you know, enemies attack you. Senmetsu. So I'm purposely leaving that to shatter at the end, just to get a bit more Senmetsu going. Because we all love a bit more Senmetsu spell. It is just the way to play this game. If you're not Senmetsuing, what are you doing in this game? Let's be real. So this Sereniel deck is not going to be it. This is not going to be the save data I need, I'm afraid. So I think what we'll do is we'll go to the campfire and we'll clear the boss as well, just to see what we get as a copy. But we're probably abandoning this run and doing another one, because there's only a few hours until the boss resets, and I really want to be able to beat that boss. And unless I get a better Sereniel deck, that's just not happening. So I've got to be a bit picky about what kind of cards I get here, honestly. And yeah, this just isn't it at the moment. Put it that way. Also, this dog is gonna take all the Senmetsus. Look at this dog. This poor little doggy. He's just trying to run away, trying to live his life, and he's just getting bullied by the Angel of Death. It's just not on. That's not fair. Oh, what we got here? Increased tenacity. I mean, that's pretty good. But it costs 2. That's... Huh. I mean, I'm not a big fan of this, honestly. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of any of these. I'm just going to take the normal one. This is not a good run. He gave us a god card, and the god card is just not great. This is not working out as it should. Okay, we're going to high roll. We're going to do a boss, because if a boss drops a card that might like, then maybe we keep it, but I am doubtful, very doubtful. Also, I find it funny how this boss, it like punishes you for using no attack cards. But the first thing he does is not attack you. It's like, this boss is like judging you for being a pussy and tanking up. But then he beats a pussy himself. Like, come on, that's just not fair. He should allow us just tank up just like he's doing. He just wants to tank up and buff. Come on. No boss card. Okay. Yeah, this one's probably cursed. If we don't get a good... Oh, hello. That's a very sussy name. Oh dear. But I will abide by my rules. This turn I have to just save 1 AP by the end. So we will get 1 back through when we shatter. So I can cast this. I just need to make sure I shatter. Alright, so there's our 1 AP. Okay. There's our second shatter. Now we're actually going to end turn with 3 AP immediately. It just all comes back to a great cycle, doesn't it? The main cycle of death. Okay, so we're gonna try to get the Senmetsu button to be stronger. Okay, this could be big. It is not. It is not big at all. I'm having to move to graveyard. I mean, none of these are actually better than what I really had, right? No, it really isn't. So I'm just gonna skip. We unfortunately didn't get what we needed, chat. So I'm going to remove this garbage card that should never be used. And I guess we're going... Is there a possibility for Naja to get a good deck here? I mean, maybe. If we get a dupe of Domain or Mealtime, it could actually be good. So let's consider Naja our build target for this run. Because if we get something good for her on the copy event, we actually might be cooking. It's not likely, it really isn't. There is a high chance of us just getting garbage here, but there is a chance. So let's believe in that chance, shall we? Okay, first boss. We're going to pop Pico straight away. More damage when enemies are shattered. So I'm happy about that. Let's see. What are we doing? What are we doing indeed? Okay, he's going to do a big attack, and we don't really have much to do. Yeah, this is slightly more damage. We really need some better Senmetsu skills, because at the moment we don't really have them. And wow, did you see that? It just removed my mealtime. If one good move, one good card I have in my deck, it just said, no, you're not allowed to use mealtime. You're not allowed to have that. How dare you have access to the one move that could help you win here? I mean, I don't think I'm gonna lose. Oh. If she recovers quickly, I don't think we're gonna lose. Okay, okay. If we get 3 of Sereniel's cards, yeah. I think we do this just because we can shield more and we can do a little bit of damage. We're maxing our ego anyway, and we're going to take a lot of damage here. And if we move in past a certain point, we can actually, what you call it, change his attack pattern to give us a bit more time. I think we take the draw one. Okay, perfect. So, you see, we just took him over that threshold, which means this turn is going to leave us alone. Which is what we wanted. Okay, we've got 0 cost meal time, and Sereniel is breaking free. Who was the singer? I want to break free. I should know this, I'm British. Why don't I know this? Queen! Queen, that's it. Oh, that's not a singer, that's a band. So, there we go. There's our trivia from tonight. Oh dear. Okay, what have we got? More shining lasers. I actually think Upward Slash is a decent card. I use it quite a lot because it's 2 AP and it, you know, allows you to use your Celestial cards on Calliope. But at the same time, you don't really want to use it for its own effect, so I find that kind of weird. It's more just there for it's there for a trigger, basically. It's not there for its actual purpose of doing AoE damage. So does that mean it's a good design card or a bad design card? Because I'm not sure. Okay, so we want to copy Naja, because Naja's the only one who can potentially have a good deck here. Okay, we got the copy. Alright, we might have a good deck, potentially. I guess this? Nah, we're playing to win. I'm just going to pick this and extract it. I don't think it counts towards the discovery because we move it straight away, but whatever. Wow, we are not getting good good drops at all. We are getting absolute trash. So that's the end of part 1. So we know Sereniel is not going to have a good deck. We know Calliope. Could Calliope have a good deck here? Yeah, it's too early to know. So, regardless, the point is Naja is who we're going to go for. There is 2 shops here. But I do want to take the arena. Oh, there's an arena up here anyway, look. Okay, we're going to do the 2 shops. Yeah, alright, we're doing it. So I'm mainly going to the shop so I can remove cards from the other characters. So then when copy events do potentially come, we've got less choice, less things just clogging us up. Because being clogged up by the other characters that you aren't going to build is just really annoying. And another successful Senmetsu. And we're going Epiphany on Calliope, let's see. Okay. Yeah, Calliope's dead. I am not excited for these at all. And yes, her build is not gonna work. Okay, we're gonna destroy card that we don't want to copy. So I guess I'm going to get rid of Calliope stuff because we already know we're not going to bother with this stuff. We don't want any neutrals. Attack could be useful actually for Naja because she can probably fit that in her deck. And it's only 35 gold, so I think I'm going to take this. Because that's a nice card for Naja to have in an endgame build. Meditation doesn't help us at the moment. We don't have anything on Naja that we can't make use of. Okay, we've got a chance of getting is this a copy of it? I don't believe so, right? It gives you like a good relic, yeah. I've still never actually taken this and ended with it, which is funny. I guess we do with neutrals, because there is some nice neutrals for... Oh my god. There's some nice neutrals for Naja. Gearbag, yeah. Gearbag's good. I would have liked the other one. The 1 mana draw 3, Expunge or something. That one's really good. Oh, wow, 30 people watching at the moment. Thanks for coming in, guys, and if you do chat, you will make this more difficult for me, so by all means, encourage my demise. I welcome it so. So I'm basically going for a, a good run. Some good save data. But unfortunately, Calliope and Sereniel are both cursed in this run, so that's not going to happen. However, there is a chance that I get a decent run for Naja. So that's going to be my focus. I just want a very nice Naja deck. And Calliope just screams at the top of her lungs because it'll make her happy, I guess. Also, nerfing me even more makes her happy too. Okay, we finally get the good Sereniel card. Now this card is my favourite card in the game, and it's not even close. This card is just silly. If you don't know what this card does, let me just show you what it does. Very, very quickly. Oh, I can't because Senmetsu just killed it. Okay, next time I can. 4 damage, that's actually okay. So if you don't know, a boss card actually does more, more shatter than normal cards. So on a character like Sereniel, that's actually pretty nice. Not shatter, tenacity damage, that's the word. Problem is, I play so many games with these kind of effects that it just kind of comes together, melds. And my brain just can't handle it. There's just too many keywords. Alright, I think... I was going to say I think we use Calliope, but yeah, she's still... There we go. I just need to say that there's a problem, right? And then as soon as you say there's a problem, there isn't a problem anymore. This is just how it works. So we apply vulnerable, we get the... Wait, we didn't get a vulnerability injection. It's drawing mealtime because it's the highest cost card now. Okay. It still works. I'm still happy about it. Just gonna throw a whale at it. Like, what's this called? Tartaglia in Genshin Impact. For anybody who still plays that game. I haven't played it for years, but I still remember him summoning a whale. That was cool. I think that was for the Lantern Rite. No, it wasn't for Lantern Rite. It was for oh god. I can't even remember the name of the Chinese continent. It was like the second continent in the game. How do I not remember this? I'm sure someone can tell me in chat. What's the name of it? Lue? Something like that? It's very Chinese. Anyway, mealtime just to heal a bit, because sometimes you need to summon a whale and let it feast on your enemies. Just to get that nice big green number of healing. What are we doing? We are going to lower his tenacity. The best way to do that is again, bit of Senmetsu in, after a light bit of buffing, and then we just destroy him. And there's nothing you can do about it. Because Sereniel is disgusting. Oh dear. Okay, well we got Pierce. Yeah, this is a Naja build, so let's try to make this work for Naja. So what we really want is something that's like AP, or maybe defense damage, or maybe card draw. Something like that. 3 cost or higher is activated. Now this would be nice, but the problem is she doesn't have any cards like that apart from mealtime. And I can use mealtime for free. Ooh, 30% defense type, that's seducing. But we can greed higher. Apparently, I am paying for being greedy. I don't really like any of these, honestly. I guess we take this. It's the only thing I would ever bother to put on her. Now, there is actually a reason why you should always like bless this on a character that you're trying to build. And that's that at the end there's like a God's Hammer event. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. I was just trying to chat. We might have missed the copy event due to me just pressing the wrong button there, so that's fantastic. Anyway, what was I trying to say? There's a copy event, not a copy event, a boss event. It gives you a hammer. And the hammer basically says, anything that has already been buffed, you can put a different buff onto it, and it stacks. So now that we've buffed with a buff that we don't really care about, we can actually get a stronger buff that we do care about. Is it a long shot? Yes, but it is possible. So at least we're open to that possibility now. Also, this is just infinite Senmetsu works. It really is. It's amazing. I just can't get enough of this. Oh, what we got here? Look at this. This is not a great card, but now it kind of is very useful. And we're not going to use Sereniel's deck anyway, so it's just for the run. 3 times velocity, decreased cost of 1. Not great. I actually like this one on the right. This one's quite nice. I also like the animation, it's very nice. It's almost hypnotic. So let's take this. Just allow yourself to be hypnotized by Naja the Whale. Ooh, look at this one here. This is really good. Because this is a great card already. And just adding a draw 1 to it, that's just fantastic. Okay, none of this matters. It's the same thing. I now remember what this does. It's not fantastic. Okay. I'm going to take a random card and I hope it's something good for Naja. Nope. I'm just going to skip it because these are nice, but well, 2 of them are nice. But it's also more things that could potentially be copied in the copy pool, so I don't want that. We're going to go here, do the shop, and then do the enraged enemy. Now, I know Naja is a bit triggered at the moment. She may snap. I'm all good, my good sir. How are you today? I'll make sure to end my next turn with 1 less AP. And we'll be remembering that. So what do we have here? We've got... I'm going to take it. I am enjoying a bit of Chaos Zero. This is a fantastic game, I believe. It's a bit more difficult than most gachas, and I do appreciate that a lot. Unless you've got Senmetsu. If you've got Senmetsu, it's kind of easy. And I do have Senmetsu. Alright, we've got some Roly Maggot Boys. Okay, so we're ending with 1 AP. I am remembering that. I will remind myself as many times as it takes. I don't think we can even use all our AP actually. Also, this AoE attack is really nice. And it actually removes their, what would I call it? Shield that allows you to not do damage to them. We're gonna mealtime, just get that extra bit of healing up. And we finish. We didn't even need to enter. They just die. Okay, we've got Naja about to snap. So, with her about to snap, we could actually be in... Yeah, okay, what does this do, this buff? It's healthy. Okay, so it just gives them more health. But look how much damage they give. This is not entirely fair. I wouldn't call this ideal. Now, if I damage this guy 4 times, he will be stunned. So that is going to be my first priority. Because I don't want to take a ton of extra damage that I don't need to take here. So now we've got that out of the way. Let's start... I probably should have buffed this first. You know what? We haven't used any of these today. And I don't think we need to do it now. But when you can optimize early on, I think you should. Because it's more... what I would call it? More resources for later. And you never know when you might need them. Also, that was also wrong, because I should have waited until it was ravaged. End of the day, I don't think everything through properly. And I do like judging my mistakes. Because as long as I call out my mistakes, if there's a small chance I learn from it. It probably won't happen, but, you know, there's a chance. I'm going to lower them both. And then just use this. Maybe the agony didn't stack up enough to kill it. Oh, Shy Gardener. Just using this terrible boss card that has actually turned out to be quite decent now. I like the Retain. Retain is very nice. The 4 Resolve is absolutely insane though. Because you just take... Oh wait, no, it's Resolve, not Fortitude. Never mind. If it was 4 Fortitude, I would take that. Oh, we got one out. Ooh, this one's a spicy meatball. We get to pick the best card in our deck, and we get to empower it. What could be nicer than that? So we need to do 2 events. So the only way of doing that is by going here. We need a copy event. This is a copyright. No it isn't. It's a Nullium Affinity. That kind of sucks. There might be a copy in here, I'm not sure. I don't think there is. But I don't really need a Nullium Epiphany, so... Epiphany. So I'm going to try it. My epiphany is I may be able to speak English properly. One day. I hope and pray for that day to come. Alright. Yeah. Should use the ambush first. Oh well. So I'm going to put this up and then we're going to use Cobalt. I need more lasers. Just more lasers in my life, please. So chat, what do you think? Are you going to be pulling on Mika? Not Mika. Who's the name? The character that's coming up. Also, this is just a worse option than before, right? I could Epiphany... nothing. Oh, I could Epiphany the gear bag. I guess that's worth doing. But I could get a good neutral for it. I want the good neutral. I'm gonna greed. Yes, we got reorganized. Okay, this is the card I really like. A draw 3 for 1 mana. You can't go wrong with that. And if you Epiphany it, it just can give you a +1 permanent morale. So it's a draw 3, 1 mana, gain extra damage for the entire run. That's just insane. That's just sick. Problem is it's kind of very hard to get that. Well, it's not very hard to get that. What's very hard to get is the God Epiphany version, which can be for 0 mana or give you 1 AP back. Or you can even roll draw on top of it, which means it's a draw 4 instead of a draw 3, which is absolutely fantastic. It's fabulous. Also, I just noticed my VTuber is not like sticking her head up. So alright, let's see what we're doing here. Pale shooting star. Here we go. This one's for fun, but this is for fun button. I'm gonna press the fun button because the fun button is fun. I really don't get how they program this, because some only lasers fire and others get out to your hand. It makes no sense to me, but it's still fun. I'm not complaining. Look how much damage we've done in one turn. It's like almost 8,000, and then we just get to devour him just for a bit of lols on top of that. Just for good measure, you know. To begin chat, this is far too easy for me. I need you to start sabotaging me. You chat in the chat, you write anything, it doesn't have to be it. It could even be a dot. Also, this is a copy of it. You can sabotage me, and I need your sabotage. This is a deck that is probably going to work, and we can't allow that to happen. Because we've currently got... if I had 2 of these, maybe you can't choose to replicate a card anymore. But yes, I'm going to go for this even more now. Do I go for a copy of Reorganize or Gearbag? No, this one. This one's nice, because it's a draw of 1 and it gives lots of ferocity and predation. Because we've already got a copy of the other thing. Yeah, and I'm at 110 faint memory, so we can be a little bit more greedy. We can greed a bit more. In fact, we might get a train in here. Yeah, I think we do. I think we buy a train in, unless we... Oh, that is hot. That's a spicy meatball. Okay, let's see what we get in the training. Yeah, no. Now just gonna snap, so that's fantastic. Wonder of a Void. Do we want Wonder of? I think we take it. Because... Good. I'm greeding. I don't care. This is a good card. It's not useful in everything, but what I really like to get is a good build that I can use in everything. And sometimes this Wanderer makes a massive amount of difference. Alright. So before she goes and has a bit of a drama fest, we're going to see how much damage we can deal to our little good boy over here. And now she should snap. So if you chat now, I will be forced to lose 1 AP in the next round. And that could make this kind of nasty. Or I could just have no cards to use AP, so that could also happen. So, Naja being insane at the moment isn't ideal, but I don't think it's massively punishing. I've played for 1 hour. Excessive play can cause problems in your daily life. This is true, but I wouldn't call 1 hour excessive. Alright, we've got lots of Senmetsu now. I should probably try to get Pico. Let's do this. No, let's do the, this instead. This is smarter. There we go. And yes, I know I should have buffed her before I just did all my Senmetsus, but it's a learning experience. Oh my god, look at all these goddamn guilds. At least she gets out of it now. Also, that's a lot of damage I'm about to take. Alright, let's think for a moment. How do I do this? Is mealtime in the graveyard? Yes it is. Okay, so we're gonna take advantage of that. Wait, I can't. God damn it. Fine. I forgot if you press any card, it moves it to the back. It's very annoying like that, honestly. I don't know why they made that mechanic. This is like probably the worst executed turn I've had in a long time. And that's saying a lot. I made so many mistakes, and it's kind of ridiculous actually. So I'm fed up of having no cards to use, so I'm going to do this. I want actual usable cards. Alright, we're going to make him vulnerable, and then we're going to blast him. This might actually kill him, amusingly. It might, but it won't. We are here for the longer wolf duration. He just tests my best cards again, thank you. Okay, so we can actually use this and then mealtime ego skill to just get the predation and get the velocity. Now both of these things massively increase your damage output, so even though this guy is tanking up like a little bitch, it doesn't matter, because we've just buffed our Sereniel's damage massively. So he actually had 4 stacks of fortitude there, which would be 80% damage reduction. Nice, we get to pick. If I pick this, do I go over cap? I don't know, but we'll see. If I get punished, I get punished. Greed is good. Oh my god, this is fantastic for it. Okay, if we get something good on the God's Hammer here, this could be insane. When a card is discarded, yeah, no. Just no. But it's trash, so we're not taking that. Okay, I want to see. Oh shit, look, we're above the Faint Memory. So, deck is going to be penalised quite heavily. But we'll see what happens. I'm guessing we'll move one of the God Epiphanies out. But the problem with this game is it doesn't remove things fairly. It doesn't just say, oh, this is a way to get rid of it. It just starts removing things at random until it decides, oh, this is your save data. So we could be absolutely screwed here. So we need to check that. I'm going to take a high tier one, so this one most likely. Yeah, this one's okay. It's basically the same rule set, so that's nice. Oh, it's not nice, it's not ideal, but it's okay. I know what I'm playing with. Let's have a quick check. What did we get? Oh wow, look at that! It actually kept all of the voluntary controls. Huh. Oh, we added back over neutrals, look. Yeah, she had all the neutrals added in before. Oh, removed before. Okay, that's fair. That's actually going to be a pretty decent deck, I think. Yeah, we've got both of the 2 velocity things for the tenacity damage down there. This is actually going to be pretty good. I'm happy with that. Oh, we've got the live event gone. Does that mean we can summon for the girl now? I don't think so, right? No, we've got Pantsu. Let's see. So let's go back in and do another run. And oh, we're a bit better this time. This is 13, 14, and this didn't give me anything. I guess we'll do this one. It gives us a bit of a difference. We don't have to do the silly wolf all the time. I am actually going to tap the buff this time, just to make it a little bit smoother. I want defense crit, because my Sereniel's at like 67% crit rate, which I know is way too much. I don't need that crit rate. But look at the crit damage. Just look at this, yeah. 26171. That's really nice. I am happy with that. This is kind of like the God of Death. It just keeps on destroying, and that's kind of fun. Until there's like no challenge in the game, then it's no fun anymore. And then you've got to put in a silly rule set that says once someone chats, I've got to enter with 1 AP remaining. Because otherwise, how are you going to do anything here? Okay, so I don't want to decrease credits. Reconvert is pretty good, and Maneuvering Fire is a nice card, so I'm going to take this. This Magnetic Field is pure garbage. I'm never going to use this card. However, Maneuvering Fire can actually have quite a few uses. And I believe you can get like draw or AP on it if you're really lucky. So that's something. I'm gonna get the 2 pieces of equipment. Ooh, okay, okay, this is nice. Oh wow. We are... Yeah, we are getting a very nice start for Sereniel. Let's see. We want as many fights as possible into an arena. The arena's down here. Okay, so to get there, I need to go here. So I can go anywhere but this top boss. So I think I'm going to go 3 fights in a row. I'm going to go this one. I think we are Gucci. So, maneuvering fire. I actually didn't expect them to just all instantly splatter. I was expecting, like, you know, them to have a little bit of a resistance. They didn't all need to die instantly. There was a chance they could have survived, is what I'm trying to say. It really didn't have to be this way. My god, Sereniel is such a beast. Just look at this. Who thought this character was fair or balanced? Because I don't think she is. I think this character is just ridiculous, honestly. Absolutely ridiculous. Let's see, I'm going to use a bit of cobalt. The retrieve one here is actually quite nice. I kind of like this one a lot. So I'm very happy to get the retrieval. Oh. It was purple due to. I've never seen this card. One attack card in hand to 0 for 1 turn. That's actually pretty cool, right? Because mealtime is actually... Huh. Do I actually want this? This is actually an interesting choice. Because I always like the remove 2. The remove 2 is so good. I mean, I would have liked to take that, but remove 2 is just so ridiculously powerful. I just can't not take it. So it is what it is. We're going for a Sereniel run, so I'm removing the cards that I don't really want. That is what it is. Also, my YouTuber is just crapping up. I'm gonna fix this. This is actually starting to annoy me. So, one moment. Okay, that should be better. I should be able to actually move my head now. Yes, I can move my head. Fantastic. You know, these things are just... they're okay. They are impressive, but there's also things about them that are kind of annoying. And you think, well, surely this could work a bit better. And I guess it's just, you know, the technology is still a bit new. Hey, welcome into the chat. We are doing a bit of a Sereniel save data. And the reason why is that it's a boss leaving pretty much immediately, and when it relieves, I am going to be screwed. I'm going to be screwed because I don't have the amount of power to defeat it yet. And the only way for me to get that power is for me to get better save data, which is why I am grinding the chaos. So where do we want to go? We want to go to the bottom, and to get to the bottom I need to go over here. Field. My god. I like how he just stole my... he stole my card and it came back anyway because I has retrieve on it. It's like, yeah, you're not stealing anything, do you? Lead velocity. I think this is really nice. Mainly because I just like velocity a lot. I mean, I'm going to take 7 stats of velocity any day. Because it's more damage, it's more healing, and that's good. Probably like the worst epiphany choice I could have had there, but it is what it is. I'm taking it. Obtain freshman. Then Metsu. My god, the squishing is real. I guess I go for the HP, right? No, we go for the Molotov grenade because this is damage and it's also what else? It's gold for when we want to recycle the pieces. That's not bad. I prefer gold more than anything else. Also, we got the lead. Do we get anything good here? Decreased velocity by 3. I really don't like this. I mean, it's a shielding card, but this character's not really about shielding. She's about, what do you call it? Doing damage and buffing and healing and tenacity damage. So I really don't like that. This one is also terrible. Look at this. Wait. If 5 is decreased, 3 predation. This one's nice if you've got a ton of velocity to use it. I guess I'm taking it. I'm curious. If we get a lot of velocity stats, I could actually make this work. So that actually is an interesting choice that I've never tried before. So I am very curious. What do you think, chat? What would you have taken there? Tenacity damage by... This is really nice, because you get double tenacity damage on something that's great for breaking anyway. But the 4 resolve is kind of terrible. But you don't really want the card for that, so who gives a crap, really? Also, I realise I'm about to get fucked. Because here we are, it's Cthulhu! Okay, so if you don't know Cthulhu, he is a very engaging gameplay because you are forced to use a different card on a different unit constantly, or he attacks you. Now, I think if you break him like this, he doesn't counter, but I may be wrong, and I'd be maybe throwing it. He counters, fantastic. So you can't even counter him by by breaking him. That's great. I appreciate that, Cthulhu. Now, if we get the weapon from him, it could be worth this ridiculous attempt, I guess. So we'll see. We'll have to see what he gives us. Yes, I'm gonna keep manually pressing that because sometimes that little tutorial thing is actually useful. I really would like just get some Senmetsus here. Do we even have Fallen Star? I don't know. I really want Serenel's ult, is what I'm trying to say. Because that would be very useful. It would allow me to do a lot more than what I'm currently doing, put it that way. kind of want to shield here. I'm a little bit scared. This guy can cause massive problems. And again, a reminder for anybody who's just joined, if you do message in the chat, I am forced to end a turn with 1 AP. So, but that would have meant if people didn't message, I would have been forced to oh wow, 4 fortitude, this is really good. That's an 80% damage reduction lock. Because this stacks. But yeah, this is a tank Calliope. We might get a Calliope build out of this. Start a battle, 1 AP, draw 1. Okay, let me think. Is it Naja or Calliope we build here? Because I was wanting to build Sereniel, but this might change things. This is nice, but it's not overpowered. I think we could go for a decent Naja build. And I know I just did one, but there's nothing wrong with having 2 good Naja builds, right? So we're going to tap the shop and tap the arena. That is the play. Welcome to the stream. We are farming for the ever elusive perennial god build that doesn't exist. But if I believe it can exist for just a moment, then perhaps there's a chance. I guess I take the amorphous cube. I say them and I immediately start looking at deleting stuff. Do I have a good trinket? No, I don't. I'm taking the cube. This cube is pretty nice. And there's so many runs where I don't get any trinkets at all. And I think to myself, I would have liked to take that cube when it was offered to me. But I was foolish and I didn't buy it. So this time I'm going to choose otherwise. Also, I've never taken this. It's not bad actually, but yeah. I guess we take the credits. No, I'm going to kill her. Because I don't know what I get from killing her. And I know there's like a lance in this game. Does she run? Oh, she charms. Ah, okay. So we've got a chance of killing this girl. Do I know what happens when we kill the girl? Not really, but we're about to find out. That's a really nice item to get right now. Good charm. What does Vassy do? Oh, that's what it does. It makes my life misery. Okay. Thank you for clarifying. Oh. Wait, did I just get screwed? Hold on. Who am I building? Probably Naja. But I kind of want to go for Sereniel. I'm going to pick Sereniel. Okay. Underground tunnel, let's go. Now, I do like these events. This underground tunnel event is so much nicer than the previous season's event. That one was a bit crap. I was not a fan. The reason why I think it's a bit crap is why exactly do you want to go? I don't like any of these choices. I guess I'll take the mark. Alright, we can start Senmetsuing. We're gonna do a little bit of absolute destruction. Oh wow, that mark is actually really strong. And I was just saying, hey, I don't really like this mark. I think I like this mark, guys. This mark is actually kind of cool. Especially with the squishing. Hello and welcome to the stream. We are doing a bit of the arena at the moment. For epic victories. Or something like that. I'm mainly just going to do a lot of AoE and then kill things with Senmetsu, so that is the plan. I'm not sure if you relate, but Sereniel is overpowered. The tech card does not activate for one turn and the turn is ended. When are you ever going to use this card? Is there ever a use case? Because I think not. I think this is pure garbage. It's like the most stupidest, I guess it's good for, what you call it, a real tanking up comp, where you'll never attack, but that doesn't work very well in this game. At least not in most of the modes I've played. Maybe in the tower it does. So, welcome in. We've just got some amazing loot to check. And the problem is, I don't really know what I'm taking here. None of this looks good. Oh, look at that. Oh, this is nice. I've got damage percent and damage percent on my damage percent accessory. It doesn't get much better than that, does it? That basically says I'm just going to do more damage. And I'm going to be happy doing more damage. Because that's the whole point of Semetsu. Let's see, we are going to do a little bit of like, what would I say? What would I say we're going to do here? I don't know, we basically just want to break the middle one. That's what we want to do. So obviously I start not breaking the middle one, I'm breaking something else. It is what it is. Sometimes clicking can be hard, according to me. Also, this mark is absolutely insane. Just having that just come through. Okay, I actually really like the this card now. I can't remember what it's called. It's Covering Fire. Covering Fire with Mark is absolutely hilarious because you hit one thing and it just chain reactions everywhere. Okay, what do we pick? Oh, my favourite card. We are cooking. Let's see. I want the Silver Barrel. Let me try. Silver Barrel, and its highest cost, which means we get mealtime in there. None of this is good. In fact, I hate all of this shit. Look at this. Why would I want any of it? The original is better. And the original is better because look at the bottom. Tenacity damage taken by the target by 100%. None of these do that. So I've basically been screwed because none of these do the original intent of the card. So it's not an upgrade, it's a downgrade. And the game has just decided to screw me. So that's fantastic. Ah, this fucking bug. Guess I'm doing a conversion. Yeah, let's do it. Alright. We're gonna convert Narja's garbage attack. I actually like a generic heal just because it gives 2 velocity. But what I don't like is this guy. This guy might do quite a bit of damage to me. So I might have to pay attention. Now this is really cool. Let me show you this, yeah? So now I've marked everything. Look what happens. The marks just go crazy. And the marks go crazy because it's an AoE attack, so it just spreads the mark everywhere, and then you just get tons of follow attacks for free. It is stupid. So I'm gonna fix this problem because this problem pisses me off. Let's fix this. Okay, this one is alright. It basically gets draw on it, and it's the original design of the card, which is what I like, as opposed to the other garbage. Okay, so first boss. Make your predictions, chat. Am I going to be cooked? Because Narj is about to break, and this thing, he absolutely destroys you if you cannot kill his ads fast enough. And I do not have a lot of AoE in this deck. This is very much a single target deck that I have built. So we might just get punished here. Also, this isn't a retain, so that sucks. That would have been very nice. I guess I use this just to keep it, because next turn I can use this card, and that will actually make a massive difference. Alright, let's go. So, we have Greatsword. This will break. I think we leave Cobalt Light until we've got only one target. This will put me to... how much mana? This will put me to 2. It's not good enough. So will this. I think I just got to use the light. Is this really the best play I can do? think it is. I would have liked to do something else, but yeah, that was just what I was forced to do. So we're not going to kill. I think we do. I think we are going to kill him. I don't want to be rushed into basically losing due to keeping ours alive. I think this is better to take it a bit slower on times. Now, we don't have a good option for AoE, but we can potentially fix that with this. We still don't have a good option. I think this is okay. I think this will fix the problem. Why can't I cast Greatsword? Oh. Is it because there's a taunt effect? Wait, if we crit, and lots of death, I think. So let's do it. Let's see what happens. Best animation in the game, by the way. Oh yeah. I would say that's a crit. What would you say, chat? Are you happy with the succulent hand explosion there? The sideshow round, that was hilarious. Okay, so now we should be able to use the greatsword. And that guy can get out of here. So this big damage, what it does here, is not going to do anything, because it only does damage when there's ads to kill. But because we shattered him and then killed the Hads, he's no longer a threat. So we're gonna just shit in his face a bit now. Oh yeah. Right, we want a really nice copy here. Okay, what's this? If it's morale, it's nice. Oh wow, look at that! That is one draw, 1 AP on a 0 cost. Oof. I am not questioning this. If we copy this card, this is a god deck. Yeah. That feels good. How much, okay, 110. We can do that another time. We are going to do that. We are gonna be abusing this. I want that again. Okay, so we have a plan. Our plan is we want a really good net for Nadia. Now, I went into this, went in a Sereniel deck. That is not happening anymore. I would be foolish to try. I'm gonna go for this one. Okay. So, what we really need in our Nadia deck is what? We need... Well, we need mealtime. We need epiphanies. We absolutely need to get mealtime. Apart from that, all this is actually quite nice. We need an epiphany on voluntary. Excuse me. Hello and welcome to the chat. What am I doing? I am going down here. I need to do as many events as possible. Which means we skip the arena, right? Because if I skip the arena, I get... No, I don't get another event. Huh. I guess we can do the arena. We should do the arena. Okay. We're gonna do this route here. No, we should go to the shop. If we go to the shop, there's a chance of getting the gear bag. So a gear bag would make her deck go even better. And we are greeding for a really good deck for Nadia now. So that is the plan. Okay. Just checking my sound a second. Okay, let's see what we get in the training. Yeah, no. I'm gonna try a different microphone for a minute because I'm not sure of this. That microphone's sorted. Now I need to change this microphone. Okay, I'm just gonna sound test myself because I'm curious to hear if I sound better with this microphone or not, because I think the other one sounded a bit weird. I'm just blah 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 blah. Testing, testing, testing. Can I hear my goddamn voice? I would like that. Okay, I'm just gonna sound test myself because I'm curious to hear if I sound better with this microphone. Yeah, okay, I actually think I sound alright with this mic. I still sound like, you know, not the best, but I guess this works better for me. We'll see. I can watch it back later because I'm very curious. Let's see. I want to do the training. The training would have given me something nice, but it didn't. The training said, you're not allowed nice things. And because you're not allowed nice things, we will not give you a card. Instead, we are... You know, I'm just going to fight this. I just want to start some shit. I'm not going to lie. I'm just hungering for blood right now. And sometimes that's all you need. A little bit of bloodlust in your life. Guess I can kill with this. I wonder if you can actually get boss cards from this, because that'd be very nice. I'm not sure if you can. I guess this is better. I'm not entirely sure. I wasn't really thinking about it. I just looked at the forward here and said, oh, legendary, better than blue, right? It's usually the case. Now, look, just watch this. This is silly. So I apply mark to everything, right? And it doesn't mark everything. Instead, they all just go squish. We just get some very satisfying squishing of insects. And if you're not squishing insects, what are you doing in your life? So it's just so nice to hear. Alright, what do we have here? This is probably my most hated event, honestly. Because no matter what you get out of this, it all ends up just being gold. It tends to be nothing you actually take, like you don't get any epiphanies, you don't get any copies, you don't have any real randomized stuff. It's literally just you get stuff which turns into gold. Like, yeah. Unlike the arena's fun. Alright, what we got here? We have got maneuvering fire. We get to do the same bullshit that we did last time. Just look at that damage. This is fair and balanced gameplay. Absolutely. Okay. Now this guy gets to also enjoy the fair and balanced gameplay on maneuvering fire. And a bit of upward slash. Look, just watch how many attacks go off here. This is just stupid. We basically just chain his death and we one round him. One Pierce. I believe Pierce is pretty good. I think this is stronger than Obsidian Sword, right? I'm not sure if it is, but I believe it probably is. Therefore I will take it. Besides, it's a cooler looking card. I get to I feel more engaged when I'm playing a card like Pierce. My turn has ended with 1 OP remaining. I mean, it's okay. I don't really like any of these, honestly. Yeah, none of these. Throwing in 33 or more cards. Am I ever going to own 33 or more cards? I don't think so. I think we do a draw one exhaust. Does this strip it? It does. Okay, so we're putting on this. So if I get a good exhaust for Sereniel, this could be good. And I believe Maneuvering Fire is an exhaust, right? So if I get a really nice epiphany on that, like a draw 1 or an AP, I basically get it for free. So we can do 2 events here, or 1 event out of a shop. Which do I need? I kind of want to copy, so I would really like to Duke Wanderer again. The shop would allow me to change... I think I just do events. I feel like... I can only get a copy in the second half. This is second half here. So there's nothing I can get from this. I guess we go to the right. We do the next fight. Sometimes you just gotta nerd out a bit and plan. Okay, so we're gonna buff Ferocity, and then we're gonna play the stupid button. So we can do stupid overpowered things. That's fun. Alright, what do we get? We get the Ravage. I'm happy with the Ravage. When you've got a chance to Ravage, you should enjoy a good Ravaging. A wise man once said that. I think it was Pythagoras, I'm sure. See, she's got guilt now because she ravaged too. What the fuck happened to my hand? Hello? Give me a draw so I can potentially do something fantastic. Yeah, I was hoping for an AoE card, not gonna lie, so I could actually damage the guy in my back, but it's okay, I guess. Alright, this guy should just be destroyed anyway, so I think it's fine. Just do a bit of Senmetsu in and be on our way. So we're now at the second half. I'm at the second half of the second half. If that makes any sense. Probably not. I'm gonna take probably the morale. Now that means we can get copy events. So hopefully we get a copy event because I have a really good card and I really want to copy it. We're not getting anything good here, are we? We're gonna do a training. Oh yes! Greed is good! Training worked. So what we want to copy is this. Look, Wander of the Void with draw 1 AP. We can copy that again. We are going to have a very nice deck. So that is my goal. And Water Drops. Water Drops is insane. Do I want to get rid of this? That's really nice. I don't think so. I don't think we want to get rid of it. I guess we put it on Calliope. What's this? This good? This is good enough. We'll take this. Okay. I believe we get a copy event now. We are sorted. And the only way we can get a copy event is by doing this horrible fight here. So we're gonna go for the greed, right? I think we have to. So we're gonna have an easy fight where we can potentially break out our poor Naja. You just get rid of our AoE card, that's fantastic. I appreciate them for doing that. Let's do Rally. Give me another option. Okay, Cobalt is actually really good. So we're going to buff up our shield breaking and then Cobalt. If it breaks anything, we should be set. Yes, it has. Okay, we can win this now. Let's start breaking this guy. Now this should break this bug, and therefore we can Senmetsu to the next one. Alright. We have managed to cover that turn pretty easily, actually. We just need to have... Okay. I really appreciate that you decided to screw us over after we did a really good turn. And now we can't do shit. Yes. Draw a card, hope for a best. If I get more draw out of this... No. Okay, we get Senmetsu. We can do something with this. We can't do a lot with it, but we can do something. And doing something is helpful. So it's not. Like this. Yeah, I just want this guy dead, because... we are needing to progress this fight, and that is not happening. And enemies are going to get massive damage reduction if I leave them alive. So, even though it doesn't look like I need to remove him immediately, I kind of do. Because it's just going to scale out of hand. And when it scales out of hand, you just die. Which is why Sereniel is such a horribly overpowered character, because she just destroys things before there's a chance for him to get out of hand. And look at this. He gets your Omen laser back, and then you can just chain yet again. Yeah. GG. Alright, we are going to... Now, morale is a permanent buff, so this is a great upgrade. Now, Naja has 120 faint memory, so we can copy this one again, I believe. I believe we can. Is there any replicated tags I can check? Yeah, there is. Yeah, we can copy that for free, that's fine. So we're going to go to do 2 of these events. This is not a copy. We've got 2 more chances to find a copy, and if not, we get screwed. Increase damage amount by 6 for each enemy. Interesting. A Define Epiphany. Which card would this trigger? Nothing for the character we want. Huh. Do I tech the... No, because it has max HP. I'm just going to do this. I don't know what the negative event does, but I don't want to deal with it. Okay. Oh my god, this is a really nice Omen laser. But we don't have a good depth for Sereniel set up, so this is just pain. This is usually the card I chase for Sereniel, and I can't even use it. I'm just getting screwed here. That's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Now this should be fine though, because these fat boys don't do much. The only real threat is the middle guy. So, yes, let's just focus on killing the middle guy. So, look at this. This mark applied to all enemies, and then this cobalt, look how ridiculous this is. I'm not going to press anything for a few seconds, and just see how many attacks go through. There was 3 attacks, yeah? Okay, so let's continue. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 attacks in 1. I think that's fair on balance. What do you think, guys? I think that's really fair. Senmetsu. So babe, that fried chicken is smelling nice now. I'm looking forward to that. I think I just do this, yeah. Alright, we're going to finish this boss. Well, not boss, it's just a random character. Let's be real. This guy wishes he could be a boss. We have 2 events, there's 2 potential copies. If we get a copy, I'm happy. I have no idea what this event does. We'll see. I think you just pop these and you get stuff inside, right? I don't want any of this. Next. Okay. So, what happens here then? Apart from Senmetsu's. I think I'm going to pop Pico. I don't really know what this fight does. And they're getting quite beefy now. So I'm going to take it a little bit more seriously than I normally would. I think I messed up with it. I should have probably used Velastomine Laser first. But I think we're okay. Because Pico does so much damage, but it doesn't really matter. Pico's just the I win mode for Sereniel. We're gonna get so many attacks off here though. Nice, we even get a rocket punch at the end. Just in case we haven't punched him enough in the balls that, you know. Okay, if this gets the upgrade, I'm gonna be pissed. Because... My god. I really just wanted a nice Sereniel deck. And we get a nice Sereniel deck. But that's after we've already pivoted and we've chose to focus on Narja. So we can't even copy all the cards we needed. It's so bad. Okay, we want to do the... Do we do the fight? I'm not sure. Do we have a epiphany we need? No, we don't need any epiphanies now. We are Gucci. We are absolutely fine. We can do the shop and hope for some greed. This greed is good. I'm gonna greed harder because we really need. My god, we are not getting it at all, are we? I'm looking for gear bag and I'm looking for reorganize. That's the only two things I'm looking for and I can't find them. And this isn't a copy. We have been fucked. We have been fucked once again. Okay, maybe we get a reorganize of a gear bag here. That would make this worth it. Come on. Disgusting. This is the problem with this game. There is so much RNG. Just give me a gear bag or a reorganize in here. Just so I can finish this deck. And it can be nice. Oh, there we go. Alright, we've got one. It took a while, but we got one. We can't afford the training anymore, that's okay. Now, we have a pretty good deck for Narja. And if we get this copied, I think we slightly go above the limit. But I think that's okay, because it should put the attack back in, and I'm willing to live with that. So, we'll see what happens. But this is the last boss, so this decides exactly what's going to happen for the rest of the run. Well, for this deck. What do I want to do here? This definitely needs to be buffed before anything else. But I want to get Pico up, because Pico is a massive damage increase and we need that. Okay, thank you. For once we don't get screwed. Alright, we need to shatter. Oh, we finally got mealtime. My god, if we didn't get mealtime in this deck, we would have been so screwed. And I completely forgot. We didn't have mealtime. We're going to use Maneuvering Fire first, but before that, I want to buff it. Because Afterglow can buff Maneuvering Fire, so we do more shield damage, and then this kills everything, and this will buff our damage output massively. And now, we can do, yeah, we're going to do the Pierce. Now we're going to get this stacks up and we're just going to go hard. This is the spamming. This is the spamming mode right here. This is just nuking the boss as much as possible. And then nuking it a bit more. Because mealtime's in the graveyard. So we get to go again. Even more predation. That is one turn to almost absolutely destroy this boss. That is just crazy. Absolutely crazy. Now, Pale Shooting Star should be enough to lethal. So, let's just play this out. And GG. That's the run complete. I said that's the run complete, guys. Seriously. The fucking fortify stacks. They come back again to annoy me. It's no good. Alright, alright. Goodbye. There we go. Okay, so copy. If it gets the Naja card, this one, we are happy. I want to copy this, nothing else. That is the only card I want to copy. Oh, yes. I think we probably go above Fate. Yeah, we're above Fate Memory Limit. But if we can keep all three, it doesn't matter. It's still a fantastic deck. And we even get some defense for it. We didn't get any upgrades on Sereniel. This kind of sucks. It was useless anyway. We don't care. I'm gonna take this. This is a nice piece of loot. Alright, let's see. Let's see just how cursed our Naja deck becomes. Because this deck, if we get all three God cards in it, this will be a fantastic Naja. Oh, we actually finally did that. I don't think I'll ever use that weapon, but it is what it is, I guess. Okay, it is a moment of truth. Do we get it? I wish you could actually click it into here and we could see. Because this is just like teabagging me. Oh my god. Yeah, we're taking this. I just want to check to see if our whale girl has the best possible deck she can have. Because that's all I care about right now. So, is it this one? No, that's what I got earlier. It's this one. Fuck, it removed it. I mean, maybe we're a bit greedy to pick 3 God cards in one deck, but it could have just put back in the normal attack, and we would have been fine, but the game just said, fuck you, you're not getting that, so. It is what it is. I'm gonna do a little bit more of this Chaos run, just to use this token, so I'm not really going for anything here, honestly. So that means we can do the fun run, right? Let's do the fun run. Because I'm not going to farm any more data today. I'm just going to do the boss. And if I can't do the boss, well, it is what it is. I'm happy with this. I give it a good shot. So, these fun runs are actually really good. Because they give you insane stuff. What does it give me? Oh god. I am not built for shield gain. Okay. This is not gonna go well. I guess we do the max health increase. So, we need to somehow make a shield deck out of a very offensive deck. That's a bit interesting. I think we're just going to go as far as we can into the... Yeah, we're going to do this bottom area. Because this bottom area allows me to do an arena and multiple fights. So if we can get anything that will give me a bit more shields, this might be the way to go. I am kind of coping. I agree. There is not much hope here. Zenmetsu. The one word every Sereniel player knows. Wow, we got the Pale Shooting so quick. It was the earliest I've ever seen Pale Shooting first fight. Wow, mealtime! We have got like the best 2 cards in the game, and we've only done 1 fight so far. None of these is a good thing. I'm just gonna do this. Yes, whatever. I'll take a bit of damage increase. It's not fantastic, but it's a shovel. What do you expect? If we train and get... Okay, I was gonna say a good card, but none of these cards are good. In fact, they are so bad I'm not going to take any of those cards. Alright, let's see what we get in here. We can get a maneuvering fire, which is nice for Sereniel, but we need shields. So I'm going to do energy barrier. I'm going to play into the what the game is trying to make us do. Alright, voluntary control. Let's see what we get. Yeah, bottomless doesn't help us here, honestly. Just gonna use it at the last second, and then maybe it helps us next turn. I have got delicious meal time. Okay, I'm gonna use this just so I can get more damage out of my Senmetsus. We don't need the AP, so I might as well use it for more damage. Let's see, what are we doing now? Blowing this guy out of orbit. That is what we're doing. Hey, and welcome to the channel. I am just showing, and about to get destroyed by an alien tentacle monster. So that's fun. So if you don't know, this boss is a pain in the ass, and I've already ruined my chances of fighting it. So I'm gonna redo that turn. Let's just fire this and hope for the best. I don't know how many Senmetsus this is gonna be. Yeah, it's not fantastic, is it? Does a Celestial count? No, a Celestial doesn't count. Okay, good to know. I think we are just going to fight this, and then we're probably going to end this run, honestly. I don't see much point in continuing this run. This run looks way too cursed. I know that's kind of pussying to do that, but the entire run wants me to use shields. I didn't know it was going to make me want to use shields. So I've gone in with an offensive team, and we can't do shit about it. I cannot suddenly say, oh, I want shielded characters after I've made an offensive team. It doesn't work like that. So, I thought this shit. I'm out. No, I'm not. I'm forced to die here. Okay. That also works. Senmetsu. Now let me run away. I want to leave. I do believe I want to GTFO. There we go. Alright, I just want the to spend my currency. That's all I want to do now. I want to spend my currency, get out of here, and call it a day. Oh, I don't. I want to do the boss. I want to do the event boss. And the event boss is going to be a pain. But at least I can enjoy fighting the event boss. I can't enjoy fighting something where I've got no hope. Alright, I'm gonna heal a bit and just end this fight. Hello, hello, hello! Welcome in. We are doing a last ditch attempt. I don't know what we're doing. We're not doing much of it, honestly. We're kind of like just trying to end this garbage run because we've got a shit run here that I can't do anything with. So I guess that's what we're doing. We're ending this run, and then we're going to fight the event boss. Because I've been putting off the event boss for too long. And because I've been putting him off for too long, I have not got the right data to fight him. And I am about to be punished for that. So it just is what it is. Let me know, did you ever, you know, get the get the data sufficient to kill the boss on hard mode? Because I am not prepared, and this is gonna go badly. But you know, sometimes it is what it is. You've got to just say, hey, I'm gonna lose a bit of resources this time. Now, I could just, you know, go hard and try to no-life this for the next, like, 10 hours to try to get enough damage to do the boss. But I would rather pass, because it's just one summon that I would get from it, and two, I actually pretend to have a little bit of a life, I guess. And I would like to make a video. I want to make a video on a tank comp that's actually kind of fun on Enfield. And nobody's covering that. Well, they are covering tank, but they're not covering this specific comp. So there's a reason to make a video, and that's a lot nicer than just making a video for the sake of it. You know, if it's useful for someone, that's nice. You're providing value. And I believe providing value is important. So, what am I doing here? I'm being distracted. That's what I'm being. So I'm gonna take my rewards. Thank you very much. And then I am going to do the boss. The boss that I have been avoiding. Because this boss kinda sucks. I don't know. Do I have a good enough mailing deck to actually try this? No, I don't. Yeah, I have not done anything this season for any characters apart from Sereniel. But I'm being really punished here. What do I have for Caius? Nothing. My god. This is the ultimate cope. It really is. So, I guess I'm running Mika? Do I have a Mika deck? I do. Okay, we're running Mika. We're running Mika... gonna run Mika, Veronica, and Meilin. So that's that. Now, we have something we need to fix in the Epion Center? I need to get this deck, because this deck is really good. And I'm not deleting it by accident, because that could very easily happen. I'm gonna remind her of her reality, that she is just a whale. And a soldier. She's a whale soldier. I guess that is a thing some places. I do not know. I do not pretend to know. What I do pretend to know is that I am gonna suffer here. Okay. I just want to go on a date with someone real quick. Here we go. Alright. We are here. We are here. Can I do this? I can. Yeah, that would have been nice to take earlier, so I could have made use of it, I guess. Yeah. Oh, we actually do keep it straight away. Look, it adds one to me. So I guess we'll take Meilin. I really like a little hair that sticks up. It's very cute. Okay. Do a policy. This is okay. I'm gonna take the bribe. I care not about these people. I just want bribes. Alright. We are now gonna do the event boss that I've been avoiding all this time. First, name this stuff, just so I don't forget. Wait, this ends in 3 hours? Have I done it all? No, I have. Okay, good. What about this? 10 hours. Fuck's sake, I'm gonna do this. I guess I do this as well then, right? Defeat Dark Star faction a total of 5 times. That's not going to be done. My god. You know, I probably need to stop doing these events at the last minute. Rally code. I don't know. To resolve a case. I mean, point, I assume? Like this far from where it doesn't glow. Reddit deactivation? Transport ship. Yeah, unauthorized extraction. Did that work? I guess I fixed it. Okay. Wait, no I didn't. I fucked up. Alright. I've sunized twice with the third bell. So secure rally point. It's not going to be a flare confiscation, is it? I'm going to save assembly point tracking. I think this one makes sense. The Reddit flashes for blood vessels of those standing in line pulse faintly. My wrist far from Reddit doesn't glow. Force Reddit sync. I'm going to go for this one. Because it's also about relics. So this one is... I'm thinking this. Did I? No. Do I need to use Google? Is that what I need to do? Do I need to use Google or do I need to use Reddit? Because apparently, I can't figure this out. Find a job on... Oh, thanks, man. You know, it's quite amazing that you say that because I'm actually retired. So, I think you should be finding a job so you can focus on your own retirement, matey. What am I doing here? I want to do a rally point code. I don't know. I might need to read this. You know, I'm googling this shit. Let's have a look. Nights after death. CZN. No, that's not it. Yes, there nightmare. Nights after death. I have no idea what I'm doing with this. If you guys know how I can find the answer to this garbage, let me know, because I am clueless. I am absolutely clueless here. And sometimes that's okay, but other times it's just annoying. So you know what, I'm not going to do this right now. I'm going to do something else. And we're going to just do the boss. Because this event is kind of boring. Not very interesting. So, am I happy with these builds? Not really. But this build here, it could be... These draw ones are quite nice. I've got a lot of draw here, and draw is very powerful. This gives me AP, draw, morale. I think this one's stronger for this fight. Not for every fight, but it is stronger for this one. Now, have I favorited it? I haven't even locked this one yet. Yeah, I'm looking both of these, and I want to favorite them both. Let's do that. Okay. Now, Kalipe. Kalipe is, I had an AP build somewhere. Yeah, this one's insane. Take a miss. Yeah, this is just AP. I think we're okay. I feel like we can win. I don't think it's gonna be easy, but I think we can win this. And that's all that matters, right? Let's give it a shot. Let's fight this silly boss. Also, I don't know why it starts when we score. It's a bit strange. Alright, discard. I don't want this, I don't want this, I don't want that. Perfect. We're gonna just break the hands one by one, I guess. Finish in 15 minutes. Okay. I kinda need more mana, right? Huh. I don't think I actually have... We'll see. I'm not convinced, honestly, that we can do this with these cards. Not for this run. We might need to reset the run. But I'm gonna try anyway. Okay. That's a good amount of damage, not gonna lie. 72k, we need to do 500k, so it's possible, but I feel like we just blew quite a load there. This is likely to break one of them. Yeah, this can't. So I guess we just have to press this and hope for the best. Yeah, that should break one. No, it doesn't. Okay. This doesn't retrieve either, so I guess... Do we keep this in our hand? Absolute. I guess we do. It's a decent amount of cards. Wow, that's a lot of damage. I don't even know how it calculates that damage. I might be doing something wrong. I don't want the Senmetsu's back right yet. And I don't want to use the tenacity into have broken him. So now we can do a bit of damage here. Yeah. And then after we break him, I'm going to use the tenacity, so we gain the tenacity boost from the next break, basically, if that makes sense. Also, this boss does so much damage, look at this shit. I guess it might need more healing here. Okay. I guess we reorganize. A couple of AoE attacks would actually... Okay, maybe not. We can get rid of 3 cards. These would be nice to get out the deck, but... Yeah, this is kind of cursed. I don't think we can do much here. Yeah, we're kind of screwed. Alright. I think this is a reset, but I might play it another turn just to see what happens. Alright, so we could Vulture Injection manually. I think this isn't worth it. Let's escape. Let's try again. We kind of got a bit screwed there, so we're gonna retry. I feel like if we get Pico early, we can actually fix this. But if we don't get Pico, we're not in the strongest shape. This is nice to discard because we don't need it after this. Mushroom ammo we can't use just yet. It's just way too early. Okay. Now, this is a bit more promising. I feel like this run has legs. This has a chance. Okay. So now, okay, we can shut about easily. Oh shit, we haven't been using Pico. Fine, I'll use it now. I know it's not ideal, I could have crossed this earlier, but screw it, we've got to use it at some point. 51k is not good enough, honestly, for a first turn. This isn't fantastic. This really isn't. We're gonna have to step up our damage quite heavily. But this should break, and assuming it breaks, we might be able to do enough damage to get the other end. Yeah, I think we can. This is because we're gonna Cobalt Light up. I really wish I would stop fucking dismantling my cards though, that's really annoying. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna go hard on the right hand. Yeah, 140k. This isn't too bad, but this is a bit of a downtime turn. Domain velocity is very strong here. Fortunately, we don't have any draw, apart from this. Yeah, I guess we do this just to kill the first hand. Alright. The next turn, we're really going to need the ult, I think. Can't even draw it. Not good. Yeah, this is why I really wanted to get a good Sereniel deck. Because the one that the laser that moves into your hand every turn, no matter what, that is insane for this. I really need a back card. And I don't have the damn card. So, I'm struggling here. We might be able to break the boss's head here. But I need to do a bit more damage. No, we can't do anything. We're kind of screwed. 170k. Just look at this shit. The boss just recovers his head after one turn. It doesn't even give you a full turn to attack the boss. It's not well designed, I don't think, this boss. It's really painful. I am not a fan of this boss's design at all. Because all it does is it stops you from attacking it when you finally are able to attack it. And I know you're not supposed to be able to kill the boss. That's not the goal here. You're supposed to just build up as much damage as possible. But to say that you can't only attack the head because you have to kill the two hands on the same turn, it doesn't feel good. Now, another thing that doesn't feel good is having all these contaminations in your deck and I have to constantly remove them. But I guess that buff, where if you've got 33 or more cards in your deck it activates, you can use that here, so there's some weird upside, I guess. I don't know why you would ever use that, but you do you if that's what you're gonna go for. It's very specific to this one fight. Okay. We can do a little bit of afterglow. Yeah, this... We're not going to get 400k, I don't think. I feel like we're going to probably die next turn. Can I get Pearl Shooting Star? If I can get Pearl Shooting Star, I might win. Okay, we're taking him. I kind of don't think we will. I think we're just gonna survive one more turn, honestly. Okay, that's a lot of difference actually. That actually makes a ton of difference. Wow, Calliope's just going for it. She's like, I'm just gonna destroy everything, because why not? Alright. Okay. Got a slight issue with our HP, but yes, just a slight issue. I think this is GG, but I guess we can cast this. Yeah, that gives us a break, so that's alright. Maybe we get enough shielding just to survive another turn. I don't think so. I very much doubt it. Yeah, but we can potentially nuke this. If we nuke this, there's a chance, right? Okay, that kills. So does this. Yeah, we're doing this bit. Okay. Is there hope? There may be hope, because look how many attacks we've got here. That's not bad at all. Now, if we use Bottomless Hunger, does it trigger a mushroom? It does. I think we just blow this up. Because yes, this will be stronger on the face, but this should be enough shatter to kill the face, combined with the vulture injections. Yes it is, look at that. And that allows us to apply the agony and vulnerable. Oh yeah, we're actually going to cook a bit here. We're just going to bite into his head a bit. That's all we need. Okay, this is the Senmetsu of all time. Are you ready for ultimate peak Senmetsu? Because my god I am. This is well overdue. This is where we get the 500k. Not this turn, but we're building up to it. Look at that. We are actually close. We are surprisingly close to our goal here. And we just got Cobalt, so that's a free turn. Yep. Oh, it's the last turn as well, look. I'm not sure if we get the next turn on the other character. Alright darling, I'll just finish this boss, because I am about to finish this, and then there's no need for a stream after that. What am I doing? I need to shatter the shit out of this guy. That's what I need to do. So this gives us one draw, but it gives us all the stats we need. I think that's for play. And then we just Senmetsu this home. Just focus on the left hand, because it's got the more debuffs on it. And if it kills us, it kills us. It doesn't really matter. I hope we get a few turns with our second team. I don't know, I never took this boss this far. Okay, I guess we don't. We just get the the ending. Come on, please give us 5 turns to finish with this remaining. Because I feel like we can do this if we get 5 turns. Oh, we do! Oh my god, we can do this. We have got copium on Maylin. We have absolute copium, but this could work. This could work. Okay, this is a very shit build. I admit that. I did not farm for this build. I slacked off way too much on this season. But if I can still get the top rewards, I am very happy. Put it that way. That was not a lot of damage. I don't think we can do it. There's a chance. Small chance. Camouflage. Yikes. This is free AP, so I guess we do it. Fuck it. Why not? Why not? Spirit. This is not ideal. I guess we're just going to tickle his ball sack a bit more. That is for play. That is the way we win. We tickle the boss until he falls over. That was 10k. Come on, come on. We are so close. We only need 500k. Okay, okay. This could work. Do I have this? I need the mail-in skill. I absolutely need... Fuck, it's a 5 coster. Ah! Yes, I know I can't cast it. Okay, fine. We use spirit. This is worth casting because it gives us 1 AP back. Stupidly enough. Alright. Get a bit more AP from this. Okay. We're just building up to a little bit of damage. I do mean a little bit of damage. This is not going to be impactful, but it's all we've got. We need to just keep going at the moment. It is our only hope. Okay, I can use mail-in skill. I'm going to wait, because Veronica's skill, ironically, might actually do more damage here, because we need AoE too. Okay, we don't have any mail-in cards. This is terrible. This is absolutely terrible. This draws a card, but this all comes down to what cards are drawn on the next turn. This... Wait, this gives me a bombardment, right? No, it doesn't. It doesn't give me shit. Wait, it gives me Flame Dragon Sovereignty. Sure. I guess. Next turn, we need to do like 20k damage. And we've got mail-in up, but we need a fist. If we don't get a fist, this is all for nothing. So this is purely the heart of the cards here. Do we get lucky or do we get screwed? There is no in between. Okay, we got something. It's not what we wanted, but it is something. There's a chance to roll into it. There's still a chance. There is a chance, for fuck's sake. I think we pop Veronica. Veronica would give us more maximum reload, and if the rapid fires give us more ballistas, we can still do something. Does this one give a ballista? Okay, that one did. Alright, so we're going to use 2 undos, and we're going to use the card that gives us a ballista, and we're going to force save the other one. We are min-maxing with hourglasses here. That is how desperate we are. And of course it didn't give us a ballista that time. My god. Well, we send it. Veronica, it's so up to you. This is not going to be enough. She basically tickled him. We're going to draw a card, see what we would have got. Would that have helped? No. Well, we send it. We did not do it. We have failed our mission. We were only 4,000 score off. My god. 4,000 score. And that's it. That's the end. I think I'm going to try that again off stream. Because I am less than 4% off of beating this thing. And what does that put me in as rank? Let's see. The top... does it tell me? Top 40% of players. Okay. It's not ideal, but it is what it is. So there we go, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and yeah, I'm gonna do this off stream for a